Good morning, boys and girls. We are going to start lesson 7 with a do now. So if you will touch the first word. First word. What word? Yes, could. Now scroll over and go to the next word. Next word. What word? Yes, couldn't. Next word. What word? Yes, would. Scroll to the cross. Next word. What word? Yes, wouldn't. Now, notice our sound combinations at the bottom. We are going to say those sound combinations. Touch the first sound. What sound? Yes, E. Go to the next sound. What sound? Yes, R. Go to the next sound. What sound? Yes, ow. Now, if you are keeping track of a student-teacher game at home, please make sure that you go ahead and give yourself 2 points for our do now. All right, so you should have 2 student points. Once we earn 10 points, you will have a celebration. Go ahead and find part 1. First, we're going to read the underlined part, then we're going to read the whole word. First word, read the underlined part. Get ready. Read the whole word. Get ready. Yes, wouldn't. Next word, read the underlined part. Get ready. Read the whole word. Get ready. Yes, reached. Next word, read the underlined part. Get ready. Read the whole word. Get ready. Yes, coach. Next word, read the underlined part. Get ready. Read the whole word. Get ready. Yes, breathed. Next word, read the underlined part. Get ready. Read the whole word. Get ready. Yes, started. Next word, read the underlined part. Get ready. Read the whole word. Get ready. Yes, streak. Next word, read the underlined part. Get ready. Read the whole word. Get ready. Yes, called. If you got all those words correct, go ahead and give yourself 3 more student points. So now you should have 5 student points. Find part 2. Word 1 is umpire. What word? Yes, umpire. Spell umpire. Get ready. What word did you spell? Get ready. Yes, umpire. Now, I want you to read the rest of the words the fast way. So next word. What word? Yes, cheering. Next word. What word? Yes, catch. Next word. What word? Yes, silent. Next word. What word? Yes, fans. Next word. What word? Yes, who. Next word. What word? Yes, shouldn't. Next word. What word? Yes, mumbled. If you read those correctly, go ahead and give yourself 2 more student points. Part 3 will be worth 3 points, and then you'll have your virtual celebration. Find part 3. You're going to read all these words the fast way. First word. What word? Yes, sting. Next word. What word? Yes, string. Next word. What word? Yes, chuck. Next word. What word? Yes, stared. Next word. What word? Yes, zing. Next word. What word? Yes, guy. Next word. What word? Yes, plate. Next word. What word? Yes, want. Next word. What word? Yes, warrant. Next word. What word? Yes, doesn't. Next word. What word? Yes, isn't. Next word. What word? Yes, thrown. Next word. What word? Yes, clapping. Next word. What word? Yes, shaking. Next word. What word? Yes, strike. Next word. What word? Yes, ready. Next word. What word? Yes, taken. Next word. What word? Yes, state. Next word. What word? Yes, moment. Next word. What word? Yes, picture. Next word. What word? Yes, curve. If you read all those words correctly, you have earned your 10 student points and a virtual celebration on the next slide. If you need more practice, make sure you go back and read these words until you know them, because they will be in our story reading. Enjoy your virtual celebration. Everybody stand. I hope you enjoyed your virtual celebration and were able to get up and dance before we start part 4. So the title of part 4 is Some Bad Pitches. What's the title? Get ready. Yes, some bad pitches. Art had just thrown a bad ball, and the West High fans were cheering and clapping. "That's the way to pitch," they yelled. The catcher tossed the ball back to Art, and Art dropped it. The West High fans cheered again. The fans from Art's school were silent. Art picked up the ball. He breathed in and out 3 times. Then he said to himself, "Don't throw the ball too high. Don't throw the ball too high." Art was not thinking well again. Art heaved the ball. It went like a streak, but it went about 10 feet over the catcher's head. The catcher called timeout and ran to the pitcher's mound. So, is Art throwing good pitches or bad pitches? Get ready. Yeah, he's throwing some bad pitches right now. The fans from West High cheered, "Get another pitcher," they yelled. "This one's had it." The catcher said, "What's the matter, Art?" "I don't know," Art said. His hand was shaking. "I can't make the ball go where I want it to go." "Yes, you can, Art," the catcher said. "Just think about skipping stones. I'll hold out my mitt. You must throw that ball right into the mitt. Just throw it like you throw a stone. You can do it." So your question that's going to be in your independent work says, what did the catcher tell Art to think about? Get ready. Yes, he told him to think about skipping stones. "I'll try," Art said. The catcher jogged back, and Art rubbed the ball around in his hand. He looked at the catcher's mitt, and he said to himself, "I'll throw that ball right into the mitt. I'll do it." Now Art was thinking the right way. He leaned back, his arm whipped back. The ball came from his hand like a shot. Zip, pow! "Strike 1, called the umpire. The fans from Art School cheered. The fans from West High mumbled. They said, Was that a lucky toss? Art got ready for his next pitch. Everybody was silent. Zip, pow! The catcher was down. Strike two, the umpire called. So, now is Art throwing good pitches or bad pitches? Get ready. Yeah, he's throwing some good pitches now. The batter did not have a mean look now. He got set for the next pitch. He hadn't taken a swing at any of Art's pitches so far. Now he seemed set to take a swing at the next ball. Art leaned back and zip, pow! The catcher was down, and the batter began to swing after the ball had reached the catcher. The fans from Art School cheered and cheered. They jumped up and down. They hugged each other. They yelled, "Go to it, Art! Show them how to pitch!" The fans from West were very silent. Then some of them began to cheer, "Come on, Chuck, get a hit off that pitcher." Chuck was the next batter. He smiled as he walked up to the plate. The catcher jogged out to talk to Art. "This guy is good," the catcher said. "He is one of the best batters in the state. Don't give him anything he can hit." So I want you to think about, what do you think is going to happen? Do you think that Art is going to throw another strike? Or do you think the batter is going to get a good hit? What do you think? So Art began to think to himself, don't give him anything he can hit. Don't give him a slow ball. Art was not thinking right again. He was thinking about what he shouldn't do. He should have been thinking about what he should do. He was telling himself, don't throw a slow ball. And what do you think Art did? He gave Chuck the biggest slow ball you have ever seen. And Chuck hit that ball right out of the park. The fans from West High jumped up and down. They hugged each other. They cheered and yelled, "A home run! A home run!" So, here's a question. What did Chuck do to the slow ball that Art gave him? Yes, he hit a home run. That means he hit the ball out of the park. The catcher jogged out to talk with Art again. The catcher said, "Art, that was a bad pitch. You could throw better than that. Just zing the ball in. Just think about skipping stones. You can do it." The next batter came up. He was as tall as Art. The fans clapped and cheered when he got near the plate. "You are the best, Bob," one of them yelled. Art remembered that Bob was the best batter on the West team. For a moment, Art began to think about the things that he should not do. Then he remembered what the catcher had said. He stared at the catcher's mitt and he said to himself, "I'll just zing the ball right into that mitt." So, do you think in the next story that Art zinged the ball into the catcher's mitt, or do you think the batter, Bob, got a hit off of Art? We will find out on Wednesday. But what I need you to do right now is go back to the beginning of this story, and I need you to reread the story to yourself. After you've read the story to yourself, you may start on your independent work. If you need help, make sure you go back into the story and read it again to find the answer. And if you still can't figure out the answer, just message me on Remind. See y'all Wednesday.